How are we doing, everyone? I'm out today. Got a sneaky day off, and thought I'd come to Thetford Forest, do a bit of walking, just get out for a bit, have a bit of chill time, basically. And yeah, it's about 2 Celsius at the moment. It's not raining, which is fine. I don't mind the cold. And yeah, we're just going to, once we go to the normal spot, I've had to park in a different location, further away than I normally do. The car park's having some work done to it, so I've had to park further down the road, which is fine, because a bit of extra walking ain't bad. So I'm just filming this. Sorry, I'm just filming this from my phone, so it's all going to be just handheld stuff. But I'll see if I can take some footage of the day. So yeah, Thetford Forest again. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Yeah, as I'm walking to camp, I need a little bit of fire lighting, and so these old vines, dead vines, you can see everywhere along this part of Thetford Forest. Just grab some in a bag, just a little help on the old fire starting, and then I will get some birch bark from over here, because there's loads of birch bark, fallen birch trees, so I don't need a lot, just a bit. I'll grab some of that. I'm only using the small little honey stove to get a fire going, so it's in the walk-in. Just put it in a lightweight bag and make the job a little bit easier. Okay, right, here we are, some birch bark. It's already been sort of cut where someone's been at it, but take some of this. Don't need a lot. Even though it's just soaking wet and damp, scrape off that inner damp bit, because that's not going to do you any good at all. Obviously there's some dry bits here, that's the better stuff to use. But yeah, when it's damp like that, just scrape all that damp stuff off, I find. Then it's the inner bit down there you want, and you need to, well, that's what I normally do, is just take little bits of it, scrape it down, take little lengths of it, and it should get your fire going, no problem. But yeah, to be honest, if I'm out any time, I know I've got a fire kit, but I don't use it as like a last resort. If there's materials on the way, I just pick them up and use them, or when I get to camp or wherever I'm going, I just have a little search around and see what I can get. If there ain't anything now, then I just try and get the driest wood I can, do feather sticks and start a fire that way. It's always a good last resort. That's why feather sticks I always find a good skill to learn, making feather sticks, because if you ain't got no birch bark or fat wood or whatever is floating around, if you can find and cut a decent dry bit of wood, get to the inner part of it, do feather sticks, do plenty of them, and the wood's dry, then you should be good to go. But yeah, okay, let's bag this up and get going. Right, back to where I was a few weeks ago actually. I wasn't intending to come here, but just ended up here, which is fine. But all I've done is put a tarp up, put my hammock up, and that's about it really. It's a nice location, and it's quiet here. You don't see hardly anyone at all, and if you do, they're right over the back there, and they can't see you from here. But all I've got set up is the DD Superlight hammock, and the tarp is today I'm going to use the, well, I've been using this setup, is the Terra Nova Adventure Tarp 2, which is really good. Let's stop. If I can get under there. But it's a good tarp for the money. Not a lot of people use them, but I've had this one a couple of years now, and it hasn't let me down. It's a good size, it's just under 3x3. But yeah, so there's my gear down there, so I'm just going to get my honey stove out and get a drink on the go, because I'm hungry and thirsty. So I've got some porridge, I might have a porridge first. So let me get on with that, I'll get some wood. But yeah, here we are. So we've got our wood. At the back there we've got some nice solid oak, which is going to be, once we get it going, it's going to create a good coals for when we're cooking. I found some punk wood, which is actually pretty nice and dry on the inner. Not brilliant, but it's actually not too bad. Some crappy little bits of stick over there, but obviously we've got our bag in here with bits and pieces. And all I'm doing here is processing the birch bark. Now I've scraped off all the back dampness, and you can see what I'm doing is just scraping up from the back end of it. You can't really see one hand, but been scraping it like that. So now I'm just going to get it going. Obviously turn it around the other way, you can do it the other way, it's fine, you know what I mean. But I'm trying to do nice fine little shavings there. And obviously process little bits and pieces, so I'm going to strip this down and take little bits from that as well. As you can see, I'm trying to do this and film it at the same time, but we'll start to get it going pretty quickly. There we go. Definitely a lot harder when you ain't got a tripod, but that was quite easy getting going. So with the old fat wood technique, I'm scraping the back of it, as long as it's dry, and you cut off little slivers, build up a little fire in that before you put it into the whatever fire stove or whatever you're using, and just let it take its time. But I will keep feeding this now, make sure it's properly going. It's not done yet, so I'll get back to it. Here we go, just up and running. Got some hot water on, and just going to have a sit in the hammock. I did burn a hole in the hammock the other day, you can see right now. To be honest, even without that patch I put on it, it didn't split at all. There's 2 holes in fact, but that's a tiny little one. But no, it didn't split out or anything. I'll put the patch on it anyway, just in case. But yeah, so I'm just going to wait for that to boil up, get myself a hot drink, and just have a. Well, it's come up to 12 o'clock already. I must be get some lunch on the go. There we are, got a nice boil. See if I can pick this up one end. See, yeah, they're nice, they're alright. And I might have some porridge. Right, coffee done. Got some porridge sitting there. And not really see, but I've chucked a couple of boiled eggs in there, which I'll have afterwards. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy that and take in the scenery. Eggs are done. Just going to let the fire tick over for a little bit. Even though I'm not cooking on it, it's still, I can still chuck wood on it, and it's just nice hit being now. It's small, but you know, it's a decent bit of wood like oak that I put on it. It burnt for ages if I had to put anything in it. Obviously, if you have some crappy wood, it burns down really quickly. But decent wood, it works fine. They do. You'd have to keep feeding it all the time. But yeah, I'm just going to crack these eggs open. punk wood that is. I'm going to take that back with me. Some quality stuff. Just let that die down a bit. Some flames. Alright guys, I'm on my way back now to the car. All packed up and got myself a bag of goodies. See if I can get the camera phone on me. Yeah, got myself some birch bark and some punk wood, which is a really good punk wood out there, just a right consistency, not too damp, not too rotten, and some birch polypore, which I want to muck around with a bit, and there was some good sizes there. So yeah, but I think the temperature's dropped a bit. It's getting a bit cold, and put the gloves on because my hands were getting cold. But yeah, it's been a good day out, so I'm just looking around. Yeah, it's been a good day out. I won't be too close, and yeah, it's nice. So turn around this way, it's easier. It's my walk back. I suppose it's about, I don't know, 2 miles walk. It's quite nice, take it easy, just see what's about. But yeah, this is sort of a, I don't know how good this video will be, but I'll try and do something with it and hopefully upload it. So I'll speak to you soon. Bye.